Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. On the steps of the Quartermain mansion, Sasha asks what her mother, Holly, is doing here. Sasha assumes she's trying to rope her into one of her scams as usual. Holly says there is no scam this time, and she is trying to save her from disaster. Sasha says she's already on thin ice here at work, so she doesn't need her to cause more problems for her. Holly barges in and is stunned that her daughter works as a cook for the Quartermains. She assumes she's running a con, but Sasha says she is gainfully employed here. Sasha says her mom has caused her enough trouble over the years, like when she left her with that creepy Vickers guy in Landview. Holly reminds her that Ethan was in trouble and she had to help him. Sasha screams, "Ethan's always in trouble." Sasha was just glad Nona took her in. Holly knows she isn't the mother that Sasha deserved, and she can't make up for her past mistakes, but she can stop her from making a terrible mistake now. Sasha asks what mistake she is about to make. Holly tells her, getting more involved with Cody Bell. Sasha tells her mother that she's fallen in love with Cody, and he is a good man. Holly tells her nothing good can come from this relationship and reveals, Cody is your cousin. Sasha thinks this is low even for her. Holly says she never told her who her father was, even though she always asked her about him. Holly explains she thought her father was dead when she got pregnant with her. When he resurfaced, people were after him. She had to protect her, as Scorpios have enemies. Holly says Mac did, and so did her father, Robert. Sasha calls her a liar, but Holly swears it is the truth. Sasha says if it is true, how couldn't she tell her? Robert has another daughter, and they have a relationship. Holly says Anna did a much better job at raising Robin than she did her. Holly says she was 12 and didn't want Robert to hate her for showing up on his doorstep with a daughter he never knew about. She says Robert is the love of her life, and she betrayed him. Sasha thinks this is another con, and either she or Robert is the target. Holly swears it's not a con, and she doesn't want to ruin things for her, but she and Cody are cousins. Sasha tells her she's done with her, stay out of her life and stay away from Cody. In the stables, Tracy confronts Cody about Sasha hitting Michael up for money for him. She also notes Sasha said he considered asking her himself. She asks if he's in trouble. Cody promises he is not in trouble. She says, then you don't need the money. Cody says that need and want are two different things. He explains Serenity is on the market, and he's always fantasized about buying the place and turning it into something. She asks what the asking price is. He says $6 million. She asks what stopped him from asking her for money. He gets the impression that many people draw from the bank of Tracy, and he doesn't want to be one of them. Tracy guesses the staff has been gossiping, so spill it. Cody has heard about Mitch and Ned's father, and he didn't want to be another man to use her. Tracy admits many men have used her, and she fell for the biggest offender of all, Luke. However, what started as a scam turned into friendship and eventually, love. Cody admits his entry into Port Charles wasn't that great, but he's done work to better himself. Tracy tells him that Leo and James think he hung the moon and that he's great with the horses. Cody asks Tracy how she feels about him. She likes him, so is something he wants to ask her. He asks, do you want to take Hades out tomorrow? She says she does early. Cody tells her that if he gets Serenity, he wants to do it on his own, and not because he borrowed money from a very good friend. Tracy returns to the mansion as Sasha storms out the front door. Tracy sees Holly and says, look what the cat dragged in. Tracy asks why she's here and what she did to upset their cook. Holly explains that she returned with Lucky Spencer to try to help Lulu. Holly says she's heard Tracy employs Mac's son. Tracy informs her that Cody is none of her concern. Holly had no idea she was so fond of Cody. Tracy says he's a nice man. She wonders why Ethan hasn't come home to be with his sister. Holly explains he didn't take not being a match for Lulu well, and she hasn't seen him in a while. Tracy finds it odd that she's here and not with her upset son. Sasha goes to the stables, and Cody says Tracy was just here. He knows she asked Tracy for cash, which is nice, but she didn't need to. Sasha rushes into his arms and passionately kisses him. She quickly pulls away, claims she left a souffle in the oven, and rushes out. She's visibly shaking.